He's got a monster overhead, hasn't he? And it's certainly used that to clear the decks for Zimbabwe on multiple occasions.
Lithuania manages to find Milan. The man from Parolfale tries to get it into the circle on the tomahawk. And one of the things that was discussed by the coach a little bit earlier was trying to get more points on the board from open play. And that's exactly what they do through Blaine Candy.
And so the ball coming in from that T-spot. We've seen it twice in a very short space of time. In under 2 minutes, they've found that T-spot on the right-hand side.
But South Africa will do well to shift across and close that space as Mohale tries to steal it unsuccessfully so, but it's a really good turnover in midfield, and now opportunity for Boyle, who loves the back of the net. Cuts back onto the inside and will line it up for the assist, and that's exactly what South Africa wanted. They get it to Blaine Candy for the second time in this game, but what a team goal there from the young national players.
He beat 2 or 3, made his way into the D as we see here. Some incredible winning of that ball. He's got an incredible turn of pace, and what really impressed me here is just this last pass. He made sure of the pass here, absolutely pinpoint. Candy with the tap in.
Promotion for Cade Lottering, of course losing Kapanda Madziva Dondo as well as Juan Martin, but on managing to gain Cade Lottering as Matruas manages to beat 2. He looks for a 3rd. He does well to beat him as well. Now he'll want the result in the circle, but of course they wanted open play goals, and have a look at that. A fantastic finish there from Dante Elkington.
Legs again onto the P-spot. We've had 3 goals scored from wonderful attacking runs by these South Africans, and on each occasion those making those runs haven't looked to take the shot themselves. Even there he may have thought of pulling the trigger. He doesn't. Through his legs, beats everyone. No one sees it coming.
Lithuania represented Jeppy's first side towards the latter end of the season. Did Lithuania, turned over by his teammate in Lottering.
Finally so, didn't he?
Yeah, did really well. He goes forward well. As now into the circle. Look who it is, Matruas. He won't look for the penalty corner. They want open play goals, but they'll have to make do with the penalty corner, will South Africa. Jeppy battery here at the top as Mohale with the inject. Lottering lets one rip, and I'll tell you what, you give Cade Lottering an opportunity and he's not going to miss out. As we go into the end of the first quarter, 3-0 in the lead at the moment are South Africa.
Much control there was Cade Lottering, and I think, you know, sometimes a lot of at this age love to see the penalty corner. That
tries to go forward, wins the hits at the top of the circle, and this is an opportunity now for Zimbabwe. Not scared to commit numbers as Murray plays it into the circle, finds a stick, and oh yes, Zimbabwe get themselves into the game, and guess who it is? It's Dean Muzangeza. 4 days in.
Absolutely, and you were just saying Josh Murray's got a little bit of power in getting that through. Really wonderful work from the Zimbabweans, and a few secrets out the bag.
No. Look, I did mention it on Wednesday. There's talks. There's talks at the moment. I think into the circle they go. Thinks about winding it up. On the reverse they go, and on the far post, Boyle might have thought that he may have his first international goal. Fanzel. Now having a look here, finds Lithuania, and all I'm seeing at the moment is Hibbert Shield participants next year as Anderson from Bishops manages to get it out to Matruas. Looking to attack the circle, Matruas. Goodness, he beats a lot of players, and penalty corner. He manages to win his second of the day, does Matruas. And I think looking at Lithuania there, it's definitely going to Milan. Indeed it does, and unfortunately Anderson goes into plan B and looks for the far post. Unfortunately, Jean-Ray Fanzel out to his weak stick. Yeah, unfortunately their Parolfale representative Stefan Milan just allows it to bounce off his stick. He doesn't make too many mistakes that time round. Unfortunately, the bounce of the cooker just letting him down. But he managed, oh, it's a penalty corner. Uses his body to stop the Zimbabwean attacker from getting to the ball. And I think a fair call there from the umpire.
Take a shot from the edge of the D.
Well, here we go. Push is good. Stop is good. Winterboy lets one go. It goes up into the air, and they'll have a second opportunity here at Zimbabwe.
The South African defenders at the halfway line, a couple of them are really creeping off that off, and they're going to have to be careful they don't make that break too early.
Oh, Winterboer unfortunately just doesn't manage to get enough stick onto that one.
And she's been playing all week with that. Took a big blow to the hand and her arm yesterday.
Mohale takes the shot and just goes over the top, does the man from Jeppe. A lovely 45-degree ball there from teammate Cade Lottering. And unfortunately, Mohale just not managing to put that one away. And South Africa looking to really revive some energy in this game with 16 minutes left to be played in this festival.
Coxage looking to be playing a little bit higher up the AstroTurf than we've seen from him most of the week.
Yeah, driving forward now as Matruis. He's a player that can't keep quiet. Goes across the face of goal and does well to get stick onto that one, does Murray.
But both will be looking to finish their seasons really strongly.
Yeah, unfortunately, Ethan the Tank Adams won't be participating tomorrow. I was really excited to see him. Unfortunately, he's got international duty to deal with as a penalty corner awarded there by the umpire. It's come off the stick of Jeppe man Litloenye. As now they decide to go for the variation across the face of goal, and have a look at that. Does really well. It looks like Luke Boyle on the far side, who manages to get nothing but stick onto the end of that one. Yeah, Calvin.
We'll have a look at this incredible save and a well-worked alternative option here. And really, off the post. We didn't see that, so gave a little bit of go forward for the Zimbabweans. Unfortunately, they couldn't pull it down, although they do now make their way towards the D of South Africa.
Emmanuel Mhlanga manages to get his side a penalty corner. The man of the match on day 2 here. Here we go. Watch this flick. Watch here. Push is good. Stop is good. Plan B. What can he get out of here? Beats 1, 2. Al Bundy. And play on, says the umpires. Mhlanga tries to get it back into the circle. And unfortunately, Murray, he does well to get to ground, but can't control that into the back of the net.
And it's Joshua clears, but well taken down on the South African side by Elchin Luba, who's had a really wonderful game today as well. Lots of ball moving through the number 6 as Boyle makes his way into the D, and he'll look to finish this. Getting himself a stroke, just doing so incredibly well. Not got necessarily the goal scoring that he would have liked to get. The goalkeeper doing a wonderful job going the right direction, but too much on it for Boyle, who scores. Lithuania, so influential. A man who, in the colours of Jeppe School for Boys next year, we're really looking forward to seeing a lot from him. A last second penalty corner being awarded, but an opportunity to represent their country in a wonderful week of hockey. Unfortunately, execution not at its best. Candy with the shot, it goes wide, and South Africa with a 5-1 victory. 2 goals from Candy, 1 from Elkington, a penalty corner from Lottering, and a penalty stroke from Boyle. Muzingeza, the goal scorer for Zimbabwe, he also scored their single goal yesterday.